Hello everyone, and welcome back to Rise of the Titans with
I got a new skin!
yeah, with me and Mist. I think this is the first time I've F5'd on this, so yeah, I should get to see them. Like, I mean, they've seen my skin in the inventory, but yeah.
Yeah.
We do have our armor on. I just have the cosmetic.
Cosmetic armor is awesome.
Yeah, the cosmetic.
Also, over here, you guys will notice we got mods working.
Yes, we did go in, as I mentioned before. I did update a bunch of mods, added a couple of mods that I thought were already part of it. Such as the bonsai hopper, the bonsai trees. They're not hoppers yet. I didn't notice until, like...
They require hoppers actually in them.
Yeah,
to make them.
I didn't realize that they required, like, the regular hopper. I'm gonna go ahead and change that to require any hopper, in the recipe. Because there's the hopper, there's the wooden hopper, but obviously right now we don't have that implemented yet through Craft Tweaker, so we can't.
Another thing you guys will probably notice pretty quick is, our house.
Yeah. We spent a little bit, in between episodes. It's a whole new day.
I spent a little bit.
Well, you spent
on the house.
Well, you spent a little bit with the house, but I spent a little bit.
I see the new building. I see the new building.
Yes.
Let's sleep.
Yeah, probably not.
We can sleep.
Yep. Time lapse. Also, that's an interesting thing about this mod is that it does time lapse instead of like just passing the night. It's supposed to be faster than this, but I guess it's not. That's alright. It also may be possible that it's not faster, and it's just that I thought it was faster because I've always done the sleep like later in the day. So, but the idea is like.
Why do I hear like radio chatter?
It's probably the mobs outside. Because it's what it does is it just speeds up the world ticks. So, like, we can't see it, but outside, like, all the mobs and stuff are moving around and doing stuff. So you're probably hearing a lot of that. Like, you can, if you look at your Umbreon, you can probably see it's moving really, really fast.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea, is that instead of just skipping today, you know, basically setting a time set command kind of thing, like beds do, this actually causes night to progress, so that things like, you know, growing plants and stuff like that still progress normally, so. And the server just crashed from that, apparently. We were in bed for too long or something. That's interesting. Never had that happen before. Well, let's see. Let me reboot the server, and once the server's back, we will be back.
That was not expected.
That was not expected. No, I've never had this issue before, honestly. Like, I've ran this on server and never had this issue before, so that was very unexpected. So, but yeah, we'll go. This is going to take 2 or 3 minutes to load the server back up, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the episode, and we will be back as soon as the server is back up. You're on, you're on the map. That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
So, but anyway, welcome back, everybody. For you, it was like 2 seconds. For us, it was a couple of minutes, not too bad.
Oh, so this is going to be a trophy room in here.
Yeah, that's where I was going to put the trophies once we're done. I have to like expand it. This ended up not being the size that I thought it was going to be. As you can see, it is like even and not uneven. So like these are all weird. So I gotta.
Also, we have some friends in here.
Yeah, these skunks climbed in here while I was building, and I haven't been able to get them out. I just haven't worried about it. So
yeah. Also, between episodes, I did this.
Yeah, we got a big farm going on here. Where we've got lots of stuff. Just as far as we can tell, it's everything that is in the
I broke a stack of each of those garden types. It should be everything.
Right. Yeah, it should be everything.
But it should be everything of the frost, shaded, and windy gardens.
Windy gardens, yeah. There are more gardens, but we haven't reached those yet.
Yep, haven't found them. And then also have the
like
wild berry bushes over here.
Yeah. I tried to I was lighting up the farm all the way around, and I noticed that we had one wild berry bush short. And so I went to place down a wild berry bush, only to discover it was not a wild berry bush. So I don't have an extra wild berry bush to put right here next to the torch.
Yeah.
So it's a little uneven, where there's only 3 and 4 instead of 4 and 4. But we'll get it fixed up eventually when we get more wild berry bushes and things.
Yep.
But this is a good start for, getting, like, food and stuff like that.
Indeed.
I don't think we can make anything too good yet, but we can make some stuff.
I mean, in my inventory, I've got a bee here, so, a harvest craft bee, so we just need to get some leather, and I can make an apiary so we can get some honey, too.
Okay, yeah, I also have one of those, the queen bee from Harvest Craft.
Oh, good. If we get 2 going, that's quite good.
Yeah. I literally just picked that off camera, because while I was waiting for you to get back, I broke the tree that was like right next to the house. It had a beehive on it, so. But yeah, well, and we do have to get leather. I do have cohosh, horsetail, and wind thistle all growing over here. These can be used for elixirs later when we get to that point. We're nowhere near that. They're better.
And then I just have those pretty flowers up there.
Yeah, the elixirs are better versions of potions. And we do have these sanguine rose flowers, which if you stand on them, give you regeneration.
Which are quite nice. Quite nice indeed.
Yeah, that's why I put them right around the house, kind of as like if we're running away from mods, we can run through them real quick as we run into the house.
Something we should mention, because it was funny. While we were working on this stuff off camera, there was another Naga.
Oh, yeah. So, Miss is just sitting over here. She's just
working on the farm.
And I'm sitting here doing all these, like, dodge rolls, running around left and right.
Yeah, just over at where the orchard is.
Yeah. She goes, okay, I think I've gotten everything from these gardens. I'm like, cool. Like, I'm real fast, like, cool. Because I'm sitting in between these trees dodging Nagas.
I turned around and I saw the Naga and I go to help her. And so then I was just like, why didn't you tell me there was a Naga?
I was busy dodging Nagas. I was a little busy dodging Nagas to tell you, hey, there's a Naga over here.
Because at that time, we weren't in a call like we are now.
Yeah, we were just on the server talking over the chat and stuff like that. So, which we're not usually in a call, just because there's a lot of noise here when I'm like, or when it's day. We usually record like the middle of the night. It's 11:30 right now for us.
Yep.
But there's a lot of noise and stuff, so I generally don't like get on the microphone or anything because I don't want to bug people with 3 kids screaming, shouting about who knows what, and 3 TVs running and 2 video game consoles, and there's 10 people that live in this house. Yeah. 10 people that live in a house as small as what would probably be an average apartment building. Like 1 apartment in the building, I mean. Like, yeah, no.
Let's see.
Not a lot of space, so...
I just had a thought. I might be able to get leather from the ground trap.
Yeah, that could be a good idea, getting the ground trap. So, there are a couple of quests that ended up getting completed. They were side stuff. I think it was because I put the armor on. Where's the weak go? There it is. It was the better tools and the better offense. No, it wasn't the armor, but it was because I got like a stone axe and shovel and sword. So we got that. We do need... Our current quest is getting grout. You'll need a melter to process metals. First step in a melter is to make grout. Sand, gravel, and clay mixed together will make. So we do have all of that. We have like a lot of that. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab up one full stack of each.
Yeah, leather can be generated using any of the 3 types of bait with the ground trap, so...
Okay, yeah. We can do that then.
I've already made the traps.
Okay. That's good.
I just need to make up the bait now.
There isn't... I'm surprised there isn't a bonus quest for the traps. I thought I had put one in, but I guess not. Or it's part of something else and I just don't know what. I don't know. But yeah, grout. Got another common rune. Grout can be cooked into seared bricks. From there, these seared bricks can be turned into a melter. Melter will need a heat source as well. Make a heater so you can use coal to heat it. This will reach a temperature of 500 degrees, however, so only enough to process soft metals like copper and tin. You'll also need to cast it by using casting table and faucet. So... let's go ahead and we'll throw this into here. And I know we have charcoal and things down here. I'm going to need to make more until we can actually get some. I'm about to shove all of our charcoal into that. So.
And I need more string.
That's alright. We'll get there. Did I turn daytime back on? I did not. So I've been turning off the day and night cycle when neither of us are on. Because there's a couple of time sensitive events that occur in the world.
There's a blockling!
Neat. Yeah, blocklings are in this. Be careful though, aqua creepers can show up in the water.
Do you see where this water is flowing?
Yes.
Right here?
Yep.
I already learned that! I already learned that!
Yeah, I had the same thing right over here, so... I realized that I forgot to turn off mob griefing, because I usually only think of creepers. And so I didn't turn off the mob griefing, because the creeper confetti mod. And then when an aqua creeper blew up, I was very confused. But then I was like, okay, well, I fixed that. So mob griefing is back off.
This tree is very important, and we can't chop it down.
Oh, whoops.
Don't chop it down.
Yeah. I realized as you were saying it, because I didn't even realize that I was chopping down that tree. I was just like, oh, there's a random tree here. But yeah.
Yeah, no, it's our string tree.
Yeah, that's the string tree. It gives us spider webs which turn into string, so...
And we can't make this type of tree.
Oh, rain magic. Yeah.
Yep. Which is frustrating.
Yeah. Thought there was...
But anyways, more bait for my traps.
Oh my god, cat. Oh, it's 3 string and a sapling to make a spider web sapling.
We can make that.
So, if we want to make more of those.
That will be a very good thing to do.
Yeah, especially once we get hopping bonsais going.
Oh, yeah!
So, obviously we need a hopper for that, but yeah.
Anyways, here's 3 strings so that you can make one of the saplings.
Okay. I don't currently have a sapling, but I can get one from literally any tree right over here.
We've already got our first bit of leather from one of the traps.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
But I need so much string to be topped up with bait.
Yeah. The flax will give us string, too.
Oh, right. And cotton, too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I think the cotton as well, so...
What was that? Oh. Cherry bombs.
I was trying to be very sneaky about it the first time. I was like, I've had those in my inventory waiting to use them for like the entire episode.
Blake, release his feet.
Also, I have a lot of sugarcane right over here.
Did my little bit help? Over here at the farm.
A little. I mean, after I asked earlier, do we have sugar? You know, have we found sugarcane? You're like, yes, we did. Like, right after I asked, I found, like, sugarcane right over there by the beach. So I've just been, like, replanting it. It's just right over here. It
was my discovery of sugarcane that led you to find out that mobs that were supposed to be disabled weren't disabled.
Yeah. Yep. We have fixed that, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I didn't see any at all in a single-player world. And since I'm running the same configs as the server...
Right. Yeah, we got lots and lots of sugarcane right over here now.
Okay.
But I needed sugarcane for paper to make the tape that I was using to move the storage drawers around. I thought I heard something planning to explode. But it might have just been some random noise. We do have a good few more mods, like dynamic surroundings, which, by the way, if anybody wonders, you know, if anybody out there is like wanting to make a mod pack, and they want that mod that does like all the cool sounds, like when you're walking around and stuff, like this, like these sounds, like this is all dynamic surroundings. I'm telling you this just because, like, I spent like 2 days searching for the mod that did it. Hello, Aqua Creeper. Even the water is not safe from creepers anymore. Do they just not blow up when mob griefing is false? That one did not seem like it was even, like, going to explode. It seems weird. Nowsonite ingots.
So no. I'm tempted to go over there to that spire of rock and just annihilate it.
Yeah,
Because there's ores.
I was actually thinking about that earlier, the fact that there's, like, ores over here. Hello. Boom. Nope, they explode. Because that one just blew up in my face. Ooh, good. You can get some coal here.
Yep. So I think I'll head up top. If I don't fall into a hole.
Yeah. Any copper you see, definitely grab that too. I know we can't get, like, iron or anything yet. So...
We can't?
Nope. Iron is higher tier in this mod pack.
You need iron to get iron.
Well, you need, I think it's bronze. But the mining level is... The mining level itself is named iron, which is what a stone pickaxe usually is called. If you look at it in like Wayla and stuff like that, it tells you.
I suppose, yeah.
Iron.
Oh well, I'll still make a path up to the top of this, so.
Yeah. But, no, we need... I think it's bronze. It's one of the things that I did to try and gate progression a little bit in this mod pack.
Goodness, there's even redstone here.
Yeah. That,
And gold.
I think that we just need a copper ingot, or copper pickaxe for.
10 level.
Yeah. But the 10 level pickaxes are the copper ones. So the copper ones let you mine tin, which lets you make bronze. So that's like the name for it. Also, Hardcore Darkness should be working proper now. So it shouldn't be as dark immediately, depending on what day we're on. And that's where the moon is. Say this just because it is starting to get nighttime.
Yep.
I do have some torches, though. With all of our trees, I've been keeping up our charcoal. So, it's not been hard. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and lay a torch down here.
I did not bring any torches, but I have wood and I have a tiny bit of coal on me.
That's good. Yeah, I have torches because I was lighting stuff up.
It is very dark.
It is very dark. That must be a new moon, I'm going to guess. I hope so, because that's what it's supposed to be set to.
New moon.
New moon. Okay,
New moon.
Yeah, when there's no moon, there's no moonlight, and thus it's just as dark. Figures. I'm like, oh yeah, it shouldn't be as dark. I say the day of the freaking new moon, so that it's pitch black. That means tomorrow's probably going to be the blood moon, though.
Oh no.
We just stay inside. It's not a big deal.
Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and head back to base.
Okay.
I love the sheep inventory pet because slow fall, or not actual slow fall, but no fall damage.
Right. I have not picked up any of the inventory pets, honestly. At least not this playthrough, anyway. So, I haven't jumped on any of those yet, so we should get ourselves a big crafting table, though. That way we can convert our... I mean, it's 25 common runes to make an uncommon. So we need the big crafting table for that, which isn't hard. It's just, I don't remember if I made it 4 or 9 crafting tables. It's one of the two, though. Just compress crafting tables into a bigger crafting table, basically. But that should get us... Actually, I don't know. Is that a bonus quest? Yes, it is. Big crafting table. That's right. I did that specifically so that the players would know, hey, you want to upgrade your runes? Here's how you do it, you know? But I also have a quest later for an even bigger crafting table. The giant crafting table. So. Hi. Ooh, Frick!
Are you okay?
I saw a mob. I was like, oh, that's a neat, weird kind of looking mob. And then I hit it with my sword, and it flung me up into the air, and I thought I was going to die. Because I went flying into the air. I'm like, I'm going to take fall damage now. But then I did take fall damage, but it was not enough to kill me. So I was like, oh hey, yay, I didn't die. Oh, that
By the way, I did kind of leave this stuff in the chest because I didn't immediately spot where you were putting these items in the storage system, and I was just like, okay, I'll leave these for her to put in.
Yeah, anything that was in that chest still, I hadn't gotten a spot for, so that's why they were honestly still in the chest. Because I actually didn't have a spot for them yet, so...
Well, we're definitely gonna need a spot for wool, because I keep getting it.
Yeah, I mean...
As I said that, I got another block!
I mean, you can just, add, just put it wherever you want. I haven't done that much organization in that regard, honestly.
Well, because the wool is infinite, I'm gonna pop it into a big box.
Okay.
Because as long as I have my sheep pet, we will always have a source of wool.
Right. I can see that. Yeah, this is for, like, dirt, clay, gravel, stone. So yeah, I figured that was probably the best place to put some of the ones that we're more than likely to get lots and lots of, so...
The one problem I'm seeing with this system, is that I think it's going to be too big for a single drawer monitor.
Oh, the drawer controller?
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's technically too big. Once it's done and we can actually get the drawer controller, I think the drawer controller is like a 5x5 space.
Also, look at how many Venus flytraps there are.
Oh, we have 9 now. Let me show you what I wanted to do with these.
I gathered up the last 2 earlier today.
Cool.
When I was actually clearing space for the...
So this, don't step on it, but if you have any, like, trash stuff, you can throw it at it, and it eats it. So, basically a trash can, and you can, like, put a hopper, and it'll hopper into. So, it's kind of neat. But it's also a bonus quest. That's another reason I wanted to get it, because that's another uncommon rune. So, and uncommon runes are the big ones that are really helpful. Speaking of uncommon runes, I can go ahead and get us another uncommon rune by taking some of the spruce. And we'll make a stack of wood, planks.
Oh, we do have cooking for blockheads in here.
Yes. I feel like that one is essential if you have harvest craft.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There we go. That's another bonus quest. Out of the way. Big crafting table. They now have 5x5 crafting. And if you compact, I think 9 of these, you get a huge crafting table, which then you compact 9 of to make a giant crafting table.
Okay.
So it's 3x3, then 5x5, 7x7, and 9x9. So, and there are eventually going to be 9x9 recipes in the mod. We're just nowhere near that yet. So we don't have to worry about...
I'm just going to clean this up because dirt is ugly.
Yeah.
Unless you tastefully use it in a tasteful dirt hut, it is ugly.
Yeah. I was going to go and do that earlier. I even replaced the blocks right above the drawers here. And then as soon as I did that, I ran out of cobblestone. And I was like, I don't feel like getting more. I was already busy doing something else.
I don't think I'm going to do cobble for the big bit. I think what's going to look nice.
There's the melter. Oh, right. It's that? Yeah, that's the seared heater. Nope. That's the seared furnace. What is the seared heater?
I'm just going to use the crafting station that's up here.
Literally this. Okay. Oh, that's kind of problematic if you can use the regular furnace for the seared controller, because you're not supposed to have access to that until the 3rd section. But I guess I am completely redoing this whole mod pack. So when I do that, most of these issues that I'm seeing will be fixed. But there are some things that probably should, be fixed early anyway for 1.6. So there we go. We now have our seared heater, and the first thing that we need to do is make some basic casts. And we don't yet have the brass to do it, I'm gonna have to just use clay.
I just feel like I should mention this, as knows, but some of you might not, because you may not have watched our other previous Minecraft series. I like building and making things look nice.
Right.
I am a builder at heart, and yeah. So that's why I'll often just be quietly doing something or another related to prettying things up.
Right. Also, there was a bright... Yep. There was a bright flash outside, and I was like, oh, is that lightning? And then as soon as I went to say that, I heard crack-a-thoom. I'm like, yep, that's lightning. So,
I did not hear such a thing.
I guess it didn't come through the mic. I kind of figured it would have. Oh, and we already got the copper ore, because we've already picked that up. Now it's time to get some copper. Head down in the ground, mine some up. Keep in mind that you can only put one metal into your melter at a time, though. Also remember that without a cast, you won't be able to turn your molten metal into anything else. Make sure to melt some clay and make cast before you even start processing your copper. This last line in that quest, I put there because I do that all the time. I put the copper in here, and then I complain because I then can't cast it. This whole system's going to be replaced by embers in Rise of the Titans 2. So, if anybody doesn't like Tinker's compliment, don't worry, it'll go away. Although I say, don't worry, it'll go away, it'll be replaced by embers. And as soon as I say that, half of our viewers are going to be like, oh no, embers! I like embers.
Blakey!
I like embers, but I know a lot of people really don't, actually, so. Which is up to them, I guess.
Blakey!
Nothing wrong with not liking embers. Okay. Alright.
Come tell me what you think, of what I've done for the roof.
In here.
Or a ceiling in here.
Ceiling's in here. Let me get down the ladder. Oh yeah, that looks good. That do look good. Once we get some light blocks of some kind, since obviously all we have right now are torches, we can put some in the roof and it'll look better. Not quite as dark up there, but... I
mean, it looking dark was kind of the point, which is why I went with the spruce.
Ah, okay. That works too. Yeah.
I mean, they're upper slabs, so you can't hide any lights in there anyways.
True. They would stick down, so...
Blake, you're being silly. You're pinning my arm. I can't move my hand. Making you silly.
Let me go check on the melter. I think this will make 1 cast per 2 clay. So I've got to do that. Whoop. I'm gonna, as soon as I stop lagging, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'll also mention I am planning on building a second story and a proper roof to our house here.
Yeah.
Second story will have proper bedrooms for me and Em. And then I think I think something I'll do is out here, I'll build a kitchen to actually store the food into.
Makes sense. Wait. Oh, it's an evil sheep.
I wondered why a sheep had randomly come over here.
Yep. It's an evil sheep.
I don't think Ignite will be very useful against it.
Not particularly. Got it. Broke something. Broke some kind of crop.
You broke some peas.
Okay. Did you get them?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, I don't have the peas.
That's how I knew what they were.
Aha. I was like, I don't have the peas, so good. Oh, yeah, I see you have a chest here full of all the stuff. I do have a section down in the...
I saw that. It was just easier for me as I was trying to make sure I had everything to have this here.
Right. I understand that. I do understand that. Boom! Still lightning.
Blake, stop. Blake, stop. Don't go after those earbuds. I know I don't use them, but still don't go after them.
It's like everything in there is just half. What's it take to make bread? Also, speaking of bread, there is... I know there's also toast, but I don't remember if that's still bugged or not. I feel like that is still... I feel like I didn't fix that in this version, so it's probably still bugged. But let me look up toast and find out. No, it might not be bugged. Oh yeah, that's right. It requires the toaster to make toast. Got it. That's right. I disabled all the other toast recipes. I remember that now. It was bugging out because there was like 3 different versions of toast and they were all the same recipe. Alright. I have 2 pickaxe casts. Let's get... just something generic here. Guess it wouldn't hurt to get a sword made out of copper as well right away. Or maybe
I mean, for now, I'm just gonna stick with my iron cutlass.
True. You do have that. Why don't I do... I'll make a binding cast. Because I don't really want a copper... like, I don't need copper for, like, the axes or shovels or anything. So, I do the, binding, then I can add that. And then we can start getting zinc after that. Then we can start making some brass. Because then we'll have a copper pickaxe. I just need to actually get the copper so that I can smelt it. Alright. 3 copper in the melter. Those are going to take a bit to melt. But they are a start.
Jute, string, and cotton. Those 3 things are all grown in the garden, and they all produce, and they all can be crafted into string.
Neat.
There's no jute in the chest right now.
Yeah.
I had an even amount of 3, so...
Okay. That's fine. I don't need string myself right now anyway, so... Yeah, I
mean, considering each batch of the bait requires 3 string,
right.
And I'm dividing it between 2 traps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eventually, we should be able to find turkeys. There are turkeys somewhere in the world.
I mean, I'm doing us for leather, so...
Right. I'm saying, like, eventually we can get the turkeys as well, and that'll give us, you know, another, like, form of food or something, too, so...
I mean, the ground traps are good enough. It's only the two of us, after all.
Yeah. I'm just saying, because the cooked turkey is 2.5. So, oh, that's not the Harvest Craft turkey. Harvest Craft turkey is only 1. So, cooked turkey from Harvest Craft.
I mean, we'll cook it into dishes once I get the kitchen up.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get that at some point too. So,
I'm running inside.
Blood moon is rising. Blood moon is rising, and we can't sleep while there's a blood moon. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then throw 3 more copper into there. There we go. Alright, and let me use the tool station and upgrade this to copper pickaxe. Alright, so now we can go down into the mine when it's not a blood moon that, you know, wants to kill us. And we can pick up tin and zinc, and we can make that zinc into... Or we can alloy that. We're actually going to need more grout. I'm actually going to need to... Oh wait, we should have coal by now. Where did I put the coal? Did I put that down here somewhere? Or did I just throw it into like a chest? I don't remember what I did with the coal. I didn't use all of it, did I? I got a whole bunch of coal. Don't I have... No, I don't have the Find Me mod in this, do I? No, I do. I do have Find Me. What is the button for that? Controls. Find. Okay. Nope. I can't just look that up. I thought it was Y, and it's not doing anything. Which might just mean that it can't find any, but I'd rather double check Find Me. It is Y. Search nearby inventories was Y. So I don't know where the coal is. Guess... I don't know, I guess I just use it all up. I didn't feel like I did. But nothing comes up when I hit Y, so I guess I must have. No. We'll just have to make some more charcoal then.
Alright, I'll just focus on gathering from the hopping bonsai pots then.
Yeah. Go ahead and gather from the bonsais there. I'll make just a handful of charcoal, and we'll go from there. We do also have 9 copper ore. So we could conceivably get some ingots and turn our furnace into a copper furnace. Sorry. Goodness. Right now I'm just letting the melter do its thing. I literally just threw more copper in there. I'm just letting it melt. Oh, that's what happened to the coal. I put it into the melter. Yep, there's the coal. It's all in the melter.
There's a guy out there.
Yeah, I'm already back in.
Well, that was way too early.
Oh, there is. That looks like Mumbo, I think.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, it's game chat. I knew it was one of those two. It was game chap. Oh boy. It's Kenny! I don't watch South Park, but I recognize the skin.
Tap back in.
Yep. Actually, before I do that, let me just put some more copper ore in there. And we'll make another pickaxe head. I think we lit this place up really well because there's actually not that many enemies. That or I really changed the config for Blood Moon, one of the two. I know I did change a lot with Blood Moon, but I don't think I changed it that much.
Another zombie.
We good. Here you go. There's a copper pickaxe head for you.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you want, at some point, you know, when the Blood Moon's not trying to kill us, you can also mine for that stuff. So, and I should have a binding over here. I'm going to attach that to my pick as well. And get the... I know it's only giving me well-established one, but eventually I'm going to trade out the pickaxe head, so that's why I'm doing the binding. Miss probably doesn't care, but I'm just saying that to the people watching.
You're the one who handed me the part, so...
Yeah, well no, because I was putting the binding back on my pickaxe.
Ah.
So I was adding a copper binding to an already copper pickaxe. So I was just letting people know, you know, I was adding the binding because future plans to eventually swap out the pickaxe head.
Yeah, I'll probably eventually swap it myself, but
yeah,
for now, this is good.
It's good for now, yeah. I feel like we have more than enough charcoal now. I'll just let this finish up what it's currently doing, and then I will throw in some charcoal, or throw the grout in. Oh, there it is. Okay. And throw in the grout. And we can throw in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, that's 10, not 9. So in case people watching aren't aware, the immersive craft furnace is slightly less effective than the regular furnace. To the point where it won't cook 8 items on 1 coal. It takes 8 and then a little bit more to cook 8 or 1 and a little bit more to cook 8 items. If you throw in 9, usually you would throw 8 coal into a furnace, and that's enough for a full stack. But if you throw 9 in, that's also enough for a full stack. So, and as I'm making a full stack here, full stack of grout. I'm gonna need 2 faucets. I'm gonna need a tank, which I hope.
Oh my! What is that?
What is what?
Look at this window.
Got that window. Oh yeah, that's a thing.
That is disgusting.
that's a thing. Yeah, that creature is part of the Darkness Awakens or whatever update, the 1.5 of Rise of the Titans.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. I picked a bunch of really kind of nasty, like, enemy mods. That comes from, I think it's, I'm thinking it's deadly mobs, but I don't remember. It's either deadly mobs or Fish's Undead Rising, one of the two. I don't remember which one exactly.
That is disgusting.
That's just a mild taste of what those two mobs have.
Ah, Blakey.
So, Fish's Undead Rising adds like parasites. Yeah, it's from Deadly Monsters. I would definitely say those are deadly monsters.
Your Sylveon wanted to try to help you.
I am a long way away from the base. I just fell through the floor.
Blake.
Come here, Sylveon.
You might want to take the attack order.
Well, it'll attack automatically, too. So, I really haven't figured out what the attack order is for, just because it does attack automatically. I think it's just if it doesn't, like if it's something that is not using the default iMob category, which is what most...
Blake, don't eat my headset.
But iMob is what most mobs are listed under, and that's what gives them the like villainous, like zombie, you know, like zombies and stuff like that are iMobs, and that's just if you want them to attack something else, like villagers, for example.
Ah.
So otherwise, so far everything in the mod pack that I've seen, they attack automatically. So.
I have now got a cat on my lap, and I am happy.
Cats are great. My cat, or my sister's cat, refuses to leave me alone half the time, which is perfectly fine. You know, I'm not complaining about that, but it's just like, she is always, like, right on top of me. Like, always. So, oh, here's some wild berries that didn't get put away, I see. And some poppies. Those didn't get put away. Everything else did, though. Best friends forever. Which one's that? Tame an animal. Neat.
I tamed the Blackwing.
Oh, cool. I actually don't know anything about taming the Blackwings.
Puppies.
Puppies. Oh, interesting. It doesn't look like we have any glass. Not glass blocks, anyway. We have 18 panes, but no glass blocks.
Check the chest.
I did. I don't see any in here. I did use some when I was making that building, so... probably where it all went. I just gotta find sand.
Hello, buddy. Can you sit? You're gonna stay in here, safe and sound.
I'll remove that. I'm gonna remove my base as well, and then re-add it. Because it technically was a death point that I just remade.
Yeah.
And those tend to get you into the floor for some reason.
Friend.
Two friends. I've got Sylveon right over here, so. Nope, don't go out the door, Sylveon. Trying to just push Sylveon up onto the bed there. There we go, like that. Meow. It's actually really funny because we've got Umbreon and Sylveon, my two most favorite Pokemon. It's just like, normally I pick Umbreon before Sylveon, so then I picked Sylveon over Umbreon in this case, but I think it's because I asked you which one you wanted, and you picked Umbreon, so I was just like, you know what, we don't need two Umbreons. I'll take Sylveon, which is equally as good. So, I had no complaints. Alright, Blood Moon's over. I can come on down into this mine down here. And
here we go.
Start looking for more ore.
But you know, it's probably a good thing I chose Umbreon.
Yeah?
Because it has an essence of fire immunity. I think that's kind of needed when I am throwing fire around everywhere.
That's probably a good point.
Anyways, I just remembered to name my Umbreon.
Oh. I didn't even realize that there was a naming system.
Yeah, if you recall your Sylveon and then shift right click while holding, you'll bring up their stats and the option to rename them.
Oh, neat. I will have to look at that when I get topside. Oh,
right, you're down in the mine.
There's a bunch of... Don't tell me I'm in a marble biome now. Freaking chisel. Oh, no. Okay. It's chisel. We're good. Oh, that's right. This...
Ooh.
Quark isn't in this. Quark adds, like, underground biomes, and one of the ones it does is freaking marble biome. And when I was testing out Rise of the Titans 2, there was just marble for, like, 40 blocks.
But marble is still a very nice building block.
It is a very nice building block, but when you're trying to find, you know, copper, just basic copper, it's like, really? Just nothing but marble for like 50 blocks. Don't mind it, but I didn't want, like, the copper won't spawn in the marble, so. But yeah, this is just chisel. Quark's not in this. Again, that's Rise of the Titans 2, which I'm still playing around with. What layer am I at right now? 44? We'll go down to 40 before I start branching out. Especially since I'm looking for zinc! Just like that. Ooh.
I found some copper while digging out marble here.
Neat.
Also found some iron, but can't mine iron.
Yeah, not.
Oh, this is a nice vein of copper.
Oh, that's good. It always seems like copper veins are way small in this mod pack, and yet...
This is not small!
Right. It's like they're not supposed to be small, but it always seems like they end up being small for some reason. I don't understand why. I gave them a gigantic, like, ore generation. Like, they're supposed to be big veins, but they don't ever
I just
seem
got
to be
12.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like 12 or more, I think. But it's like, every time I find a copper vein, it's like, here's 3. I'm just like, you're supposed to be spawning in gigantic veins. Why are you only spawning in, like, blocks of 1, 2, or 3? Please. Once we get a bronze pick, there is Inferium and Prosperity ore down here. And then we can start into Mystical Agriculture, which will help because... Yeah.
But yeah, you can see
Hmm?
my Umbreon.
Oh, yep. Nylor. Okay.
Do not ask me where the name came from. I don't remember. I came up with the name years and years ago. I think with Black too.
Huh.
I have an Umbreon named Nylor there.
I've never been able to legitimately get Umbreon or Espeon.
Really?
Honestly. I'm just not very good at, like, it's really funny actually because when I was playing Pokemon Gold and Silver as a kid, when they had first introduced the whole friendship evolution aspect. Back before anybody even knew that that was the way that they evolved. All Pokemon had evolved by level up until that point. My brother and I were playing Gold and Silver, and he could not get his Togepi to evolve. Which, of course, you know, evolves by friendship. And I did. So I traded him my Togetic for his Togepi. Just because he wanted the Togetic, and I was like, whatever, that's fine, you know. Because he couldn't figure out how to level it. And only Pokemon I've ever managed to get to evolve by friendship. Never managed anything else. Not even my brother's Togepi. I have never managed to evolve any other Pokemon by friendship. Now, I've done Sylveon, but that's not by friendship. That's by affection level, so... And that's an entirely different mechanic, so... But, yeah, I've never managed to get a legitimate Umbreon or Espeon. Oh my god! Inferium is, like, everywhere down here. I'm having to mine around it. Just trying to find frickin' tin. Looking for tin and zinc. And I'm doing window mining. And not finding much of anything. And the route of either of them. I'm at 41. That should be the right level for everything. Oh, that's Prosperity Ore. Unless I'm too low.
I would not be able to say.
I don't know. I don't remember what I set all the ores to generate at. I mean, they're supposed to generate at any level, but they start at, you know, a certain level. But then the further down you go, the more likely you're going to run into the others, which in turn could end up with you actually being too low because it's more ores to compete with, you know. I did get a couple of zinc though. Hey, look! It's nighttime and it's not pure black.
Yep.
Oh, frick.
Careful.
There is a baby Steve over here.
I see that.
With a bow, apparently, and he is shooting me. Ow. There goes Sylveon.
I will protect you!
Yep. Get him! Yeah! Get him! I love how fast they attack, though.
You, my friend, need help.
Where did Sylveon go?
She's gonna be outside still. Yeah, she's right here.
Okay. Well, I opened the door. I assumed...
Because she sat down.
Oh, she sat down because I wasn't in danger anymore. Got it. Come on. There she is. Oops.
And if you pick her up and then shift right click, you'll be able to name her.
Okay. Let me do something with my inventory here. Sit.
Ah! Something hurt my blockling. Didn't actually hurt it, but...
Must have had enough of a reach to reach through the wall or something.
I might have accidentally punched it when I accidentally placed a torch, but...
I don't know. I don't know if I have the mod that's supposed to prevent that or not. In Rise of the Titans 2, there's a mod that is supposed to be It's supposed to prevent you from, like, damaging your own, like, pets and stuff. But I don't know if that's in this or not. I've done a lot of work with the...
I mean, if it is, that explains why Blockling took no damage?
Maybe. Could be. So, pick her up. And then she said shift right click. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Right there's the name. There you go.
Nymphie.
Nymphie. I'm gonna be honest, I like Sylveon, but if I'm gonna pick a name for it, I prefer Nympheon, the Japanese name. Because, I mean, Umbreon I'm fine with because it's just Blackie in Japanese. Literally, that's its name, is Blackie. But, like, Nympheon, I just like the Nympheon over the Sylveon, you know? So I always
dear Lord, what is that? I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot. It's not as disgusting, but...
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing that I attacked earlier that flung me way into the sky.
Oh.
I mean, it's not that exact one, but that's the creature, so... I attacked it, and I went, whee, way into the sky, and I was like, I'm gonna die from fall damage, and I didn't. So yeah, that thing hurts, just as a warning.
Blanky has left my lap.
I'm just gonna do one coal. Because there might still be heat in this from the last. But yeah, those things are not fun either. Not many of the monsters in this are fun. It's also kind of half the point of them. Nope, no heat left. Brr. That's another one of those deadly mobs. Deadly monsters mobs. So, alright, we have some glass. I can finally go down here and make the thing that I was making.
What you making?
I am making an alloyer so that we can have alloys. Oh, okay. I hadn't even crafted the other half of that quest yet, but okay. Just gonna go ahead and give me that. And there's the zinc, because we've picked up the zinc earlier. And actually, I also need to make another seared heater and another melter. And then, once we have those, then we can alloy stuff together. And we can make our first bit of brass, and we can actually start making permanent casts. Get it! Yeah! Nice! Not a problem. Alright. Seared heaters. Alloy tank. Melter. And faucet. And casting table. And... how many copper do I have in here? 5 ingot? Get out of here, zombie. I love these Pokemobs. They're great. I've got 5 copper here. So let's throw in think it's a 3-to-1 ratio, so I'll just throw in just the 1 zinc for now. And the alloyer doesn't take too much heat. And then we can start making some permanent casts. So I'm going to need to make a pattern chest. Come on. Sit. I need... Oh, this is where I put my seared bricks. Thought I put down my seared bricks in the crafting table somewhere. And I was in fact right. I just did not look in the right place. And pattern chest. We have more than enough blank patterns. Really not worried about that part. And then the pattern chest can go right out here as my new cast chest. Alright. Now let's make... Should be able to make 4. Pickaxe, shovel, axe, sword, standard set. Should be maybe not. Maybe I can't. We got... Looks like I've only got 3 ingots. That's interesting. I thought it was... This must be 2-to-1, not 3-to-1. I thought it was 3-to-1. Let's do binding then, in that case. I'll put these into part builder until we need them. There's also a tool rod in there. Good. We do have 3 more ingots of copper, but I think I want to save those for once we have the... Whoops. There we go. For once we have the bronze. Once we have tin, which we haven't found yet. Annoyingly enough. So... Okay. Well, it is past time, so we can end this episode off here. Do hope you guys have enjoyed so far. If you have, feel free to subscribe. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any of the other episodes that you might have missed.
Even if there's not going to be many, since this is episode 2!
This is episode 2. Yeah, but still. Also, I mean, future episodes too, so they can check any of the episodes that are out at this point.
Yep.
Which, you know, if you're watching on day 1, there's not many, but if you're watching on day, you know, like 5 of when this one up, there's 5. You know, so. But that's getting into, you know, stuff. I don't know the word. I was gonna say it, and I didn't remember the word that I was looking for, so, oh well. But yeah. I guess with that, I'm going to open this potion bag, get a potion of strength apparently, and then we'll see you guys next time. See you later.
See you guys next time.